Hello and welcome to the IABC Montreal blog, a series of video updates and posts on topics of interest to the communication profession. I am Maria Constantinescu, President of the Montreal chapter of the International Association of Business Communicators, a membership organization that serves business communicators all over the world. Today I sat down with Melissa Agnes, President and co-founder at Agnes+Day, and we discussed about crisis communication and what makes our profession strategic. She shared her top tips on becoming a trusted advisor to the C-suite, and she also talked about the one element that keeps on delivering added value. Hi Melissa, it's so nice to see you again. Thank you for stopping by. You are an accomplished crisis management professional and you're a successful entrepreneur. And our members at IABC Montreal have told us that acquiring an integrated view of business is at the top of their priority list. So how can we collectively ensure that communication is recognized as the business functions that it is?
You know, it's interesting because communication is at the forefront and is the foundation of every business and every function of a business, whether it's internal communications, whether it's external communications, whether it's crisis communications. I mean, in my area of expertise, which is crisis management, crisis communications and the way that you understand, the way that you communicate with stakeholders on a day-to-day basis, internal stakeholders included, all gives you what you need and the experience that you need, the skill set that you need to meet expectations in a crisis. So communications is at the forefront and is the foundation of every business and every function within the business, including crisis management.
What are your top tips to help communication professionals establish themselves as trusted advisors to the C-suite?
Do your job well. I mean, be extremely strategic. We see it today, we see it far too often, whether it's the PR firm, the PR department, the PR intern, or whoever it is, and I'm not just picking on PR people, communications in general, we see it through advertising campaigns, marketing campaigns, PR campaigns, communications campaigns. There's gaffes being made left, right, and center, and these gaffes are leading to issues management, which then is poorly managed. And then that's where you lead into potential crisis management. So if you want to be seen as a valuable member, if you want a seat at the executive table and you want to be recognized within your department as such, do your job really, really well. Assess every single risk in every single communication that you put out, both on the onset as well as before it goes actually out and gets published. And then show results, and don't just talk about, hey, we didn't experience this, or hey, we did experience this and this is how we manage it, but look at what your competitors are doing, look at what different people, different organizations around the world are doing. When there's a gaffe, bring that to the table and say, hey, we are prepared to not have to face with this because of X, Y, and Z that we implement in our regular day-to-day.
Melissa, you work with companies all over the world. You are a popular TEDx speaker. What is one element that constantly delivers added value?
Crisis simulations. Honestly, they are, every single time I conduct a crisis simulation with a client or with an association or whoever I'm working with, the value, the lessons learned, the experience gained, the skills learned through those couple hours of actually having to face a realistic crisis but in a contained environment, the teamwork that you build, it's one of the things that I could just talk on and on and on about, and that my clients continue to bring me back because they had so much fun, they learned so much. Let's do it again. We're going to get it better this time. So, and it's wonderful for experiencing crisis management without actually having to experience a real crisis.
We had a great afternoon with Melissa Agnes today, and we found out more about what it means to be a strategic communicator and how to create more value for our profession with the C-suite or with our employers in general. La semaine prochaine, nous allons explorer une autre facette de l'industrie de la communication à Montréal. Restez branchés. Entre-temps, un grand merci à nos partenaires Lasting Motion et Marc-André Cloutier pour les services de production vidéo, et aussi merci à Breezer de nous avoir accueillis cet après-midi dans l'espace Pass Drummond too. If you have any questions, look us up on social media. We're IABC Montreal and send us your questions. We'd love to hear from you. And because conversations are genuine exchanges, why don't you let us know who you would like me to interview for our next edition, what questions to ask, and most importantly, what communication issues and trends keep you up at night. Je suis Maria Constantinescu, présidente de l'IABC Montréal. Joignez-vous à nous car cette année, on vous emmène ailleurs.